I'm gonna show you guys a full review of the ultimate detailing cart by Griot's Garage. This was a Christmas gift that Miss Auto Fanatic got for me. And to be honest with you, she's more OCD with organization than I am. So when she always sees me washing the car and detailing cars and even shooting videos, she's like, you know what, you're always going in and out of the garage, putting stuff on the tables, and it's just not really streamlining the process. I'm like, you know what, you're right. So a lot of the storage, I kind of adapted to the mobile cart, and I'm gonna show you guys two different scenarios here. So I'm gonna show it to you set up for auto detailing. I'm gonna show you everything that I have in it, some of the features, some of the modifications I made to it as well. And then I'm gonna take everything out and I'm gonna put tools on it so I can show you the versatility between using it for detailing and wrenching on your car, whether you're doing brakes, tire rotations, suspensions, any kind of mechanical stuff. Having a mobile cart is great to bring the tools to the car while you're working. The assembly of this only took about 10 minutes, and it's all made out of injected molded plastic, very, very heavy duty. And these little pillars right here, these are made out of extruded aluminum, and then they have a black anodized finish. And I just want to show you if I get this on the camera. So they have a unique shape, so they're round, and then it has a little bump right here. So these are actually keyed in. Okay, so these things don't rotate like some of those cheaper carts that you'll see at Home Depot and Lowe's, or even at Harbor Freight that I used to sell years ago, those cheap plastic carts that were garbage. So this, what you do is when you assemble it, each setup is a separate tier. Okay, so you're gonna first take the base platform, you're gonna bolt on the heavy duty casters. These are really, really nice, and I just wanna show you as well. So they're locked right now, and then to unlock, you just click it like that. All ball bearing, smooth rolling. They're not chattering all over your garage and driveway. Very, very heavy duty. Actually, these probably exceed the weight that you're ever gonna put on this. So you start out with your tiers. Once you have the casters screwed into the bottom, then you're gonna take these pillars and you're gonna use I use like a 4-pound rubber mallet, and you're just gonna hammer them in. And what they do, they kind of key themselves into the plastic, and you're just gonna kind of go from one tier to the next tier, and it's very, very simple to assemble. Now, a cool thing about it, one of the cool features, these are optional bins. Now, you could order this on their website. I think it starts at like $159, and then it goes up to like $250. So this is the full shebang. This is pretty much the full what you could get. And I think there was a Black Friday video. I don't know. She bought it for me for the holidays, and I actually, I thought this was a really, really cool gift to have. So this section up here is separate. So what you got to do here when you assemble it, well, you can't really see it here because it's covered up. Let me just show you real quick. Okay, so there's a couple of self-tapping Allen screws that go right there. And if you look here, this is for polishing pad storage, and it has really nice indentation. So while you're working on a job, whether these are the used pads or the fresh pads for your paint correction, it gives you a very nice area to put them. You don't have to lay them on the windshield of the car, in the interior of the car, on the floor. That's definitely what you don't want to do. So just to show you some storage on the top tray, so this is molded. You can kind of put a couple of different variations of products in there. So these are 16 ounces, the new Auto Fanatic Moneymaker. This actually, I'll have a video on this soon on the Auto Fanatic channel, but this product does replace Auto Fanatic Secret Weapon. This is an outstanding single step product, so I'll do a video on that soon. Also, we got the new Mega Gloss. I did a video on this a couple of months back, and we finally got it in production, and it's in stock. So this is a larger Rupes polishing bottle, and that fits in there okay. I just want to show you guys some of the things, but I think this was designed for the Griot's Garage 16-ounce bottles, and I'm going to grab one of those soon just to show you. So this is just some glass cleaner right here, Stoner glass cleaner, and it fits in there perfectly fine. We move over here. We have nice molded tray inserts. So I got some detailing brushes. I got my Scan Grip pen light. Got some detailing swabs. I got some more detailing swabs right here. Got my tire shine applicator. Alcantara cleaner, some towels. I got my other Scan Grip work light. This is actually a great light as well. So moving along, you can kind of see how versatile this is. Now they have in the back, this is, I don't know if I love it or hate it. They got these little hoops, and then you pop in these pieces of rubber, and it's supposed to position the polishers like this. The only thing you could see, there's not a lot of meat up here to lock into here, so there's a very good chance if you're moving this cart around, it possibly could knock your polisher off and cause damage. So you gotta be careful with this. Not a huge fan, and I probably will come up with a different idea to keep these polishers a little bit more secure. This is my Flex rotary right here. Now with the larger backing plate, this actually has a greater chance of staying secure, much better than, I believe this is the, which one is this? This is the new G13. Now back here, this is another modification that I made. These are made by 3M. These are just for bottles. And the cool thing about it is that I wanted an area where I could hook up Auto Fanatic 007 Gloss Enhancer and Hydro Gloss. I use both of these on a regular basis as a drying aid. And I felt that this was a good location, being that the polishers were hung up here. Then I can hang up these two bottles and kind of keep them out of sight. Over here, you have a receptacle that's also removable, just like that. And this is great to keep your microfiber towels, whether they're the ones you're going to be using for your project, or you can keep the ones you're using for your project up on top, on the top tray, and then put like your drying towel or anything that you're going to use during a paint correction, throw it in this receptacle, and now you know that everything that goes into this bin is going to have to be properly cared for and microfiber washed. So going above the top, you can see it's very, very well laid out. It's got some really good ideas. You know, I got some detailing clay. I got a lot of stuff on here. So instead of me constantly going in and out of the garage, going crazy, carrying stuff and putting this stuff on the cabinets, because I have plenty of cabinet and wall storage. You know, I did videos on that. If you guys watching the Fanatic channel, I'll probably link that video as well if you guys want to see it. So we're going to go down to the second tier. And down here, I have pump up foamer, solo sprayers. I have the cordless, the 460 Li. These are awesome. Absolutely my favorite. I actually did a video on the charge sprayers recently. The Grillo's Garage Brilliant Finish foam cannon. I got the Boss foam cannon. I got the MTM PF22. That's what I use for wheels. And down here, this is my tire brush, just locked in. And I took the same style organizer that I used on the Creeper Seed a couple of years ago, but I bought a bigger one. And what I did on this here, I just basically took all my wheel cleaning brushes and I just threw them onto the rack. So instead of me going back to the wall in my garage or back in the cabinets or other areas where I keep these brushes, whenever I'm going to do a job, I could kind of dedicate, you know, every single thing accordingly. So I got my work stuff brushes here for some of the fine details that get inside lug nuts and specialty spokes, if it's like a BBS style wheel. And then I got all the custom Auto Fanatic wheel cleaning brushes, including the modified Woolly Wormit. And it just seems to work really well for me. And I'm really, really happy with this. And I'm kind of glad that she got it because it's going to make and streamline my process a hell of a lot easier. Now, just to show you down here, let's just get this polisher out of the way. Just to show you down here, we got some storage. I got some wax pads, some microfiber towels. I got some hand wipes. I got a bunch of different hand wipes. I use these a lot because I'm always wrenching on cars. So these are really good. This one works really, really well. And these are a little bit more aggressive when you're doing, you know, getting kind of grease and dirt like that on your hands. So moving down to the bottom tier, you know, down here I have my extra SG28 gun. I got these little guards that you put them in front of your wheels for the hoses that get kinked up that I rarely use, but now that they're on the cart and they're not in my cabinet, I'm most likely going to use them a lot more. Got a box of nitrile gloves. I got my wheel detailing stand, the portable one there. And I just got some various gallons of products down here. And I'll just move this right along and show you as well. So usually when I do tires and I do tire prep, I use the odorless mineral spirits. So now instead of having this gallon in my cabinet on the wall, I keep it in the cart and it's highly accessible for me to grab it, pull it out. I got my nitrile gloves behind it and it just makes it a hell of a lot easier. So right next to it, I got some pre-cleaner preps also. If you're going to do a decon and try out a new wax and stuff, you're definitely going to want to use something like that. It's a solvent base to kind of get everything off. But if you look at it, it's really nice. It rolls nice. It's super, super sturdy. And like I said, the little modifications that I made by putting the extra storage over here and then putting the bottle holders back here just made a little bit more sense for me. And I may, you know, add a few more of these. I'm not really sure, but I am going to tweak. And if I do, you probably check out my Instagram. I'll probably show you something on there, just a short little video. I'm probably going to tweak this and modify this just a little bit more so I can make the polishers, the smaller polishers, sit in there much more secure. So that's pretty much it. So what I'm going to do now, I'm just going to take everything off from the detailing cart. I'm going to pull all the detailing stuff off and I'm going to load it up with some mechanic tools and I'm going to show you guys exactly how I would use it and give you guys some ideas as well. Because I know a lot of you guys, when I got this for Christmas and a lot of you guys were contacting me like, hey, I was ironing that up in the catalog. It's really cool that you showed it on your Instagram video. I did like a 40-second video of this. So I was like, I thought it was really good enough after I did a couple of adjustments and I made some changes to do a YouTube video and do a review just to show you exactly what this is. And I really, really like it. Now, they have this, you see that there? That's the Grillo's Garage. I think it's stainless steel. The only thing, and I actually contacted them about this, that I think is an issue. You look there on camera, This thing is extremely sharp, that if you graze this across, it's gonna slice your hand open immediately. So the edges on this are really sharp. Now, they actually contacted me back saying that this was put on there as a magnetic base to put like lights and stuff. So I'm gonna grab a light just to show you. So, well, that didn't really work too well. So I don't think this is that magnetic. I don't know what this was. I really don't know what the purpose of this was for, but to be honest with you, I showed it in this video just to show it to you guys, but this is going to be unscrewed, and I'm more than likely gonna put some more bottle hooks going across here. I just wanted to show you guys this now. I actually bought the only 2 bottle hooks that were left at Home Depot, and there's no more in stock, so I have to order them on Amazon. So these 2 screws, you're just gonna unscrew it with a hex. This is gonna come off, and then I'm most likely gonna put some more storage up top, and I'm also gonna put a little hook so I could put the power cord for the polishers or an extension cord as well. I just think that would be a really nice addition. So stay tuned. We're gonna come back in a couple of minutes. I'm gonna clear this all out, and we're gonna put some mechanics tools on there and give you guys a couple of other ideas on how to use the Ultimate Detailing Cart. All right, guys, we're back. So I just did a quick little mock-up here showing you if I'm gonna go work on the cars, whether in the garage or outside, how you could pretty much still use the same cart just by switching and moving things around. So you got some grease, penetrating oils, WD-40, got my Milwaukee power tools, sockets, little miscellaneous stuff here and there. Over here, so instead of having the polishing pads, just throw the parts that you're actually gonna be installing. Brake pads, ignition coils, O2 sensors, whatever, you can kind of keep that there. Now on the other side, take out the towels, and this is gonna be your waste receptacle. Throw out all your old parts that you removed, towels, rubber gloves, anything that you're doing throughout the process, instead of throwing them on the floor and going back and forth, throw it in this receptacle and then transfer it over into your main trash receptacle. Down below, got the Motive Power Bleeder, got the Grind Boss. These are awesome when you're working on cars. Got some containers of oil, shop towels. Then instead of having the wheel brushes up here, I got snap-on screwdrivers, torque wrenches, various different ratchets you can see right there. And these things are like really, really secure. So you're gonna wheel this thing around and it's not gonna fall off. So I just wanted to show you guys the versatility of what you could do with this cart if you tweak it and get used to how you're gonna work with it, you know, for your own personal needs. So whether you wanna use it for detailing, you wanna use it for wrenching on your car, this is an outstanding option. Absolutely love it. I'm not sponsored. This was actually a holiday gift, and I wanted to really show you guys exactly how I'm putting it to use. And I pretty much use it almost every other day. And I just like the fact that I could kind of keep everything all in one location, and I could kind of bring it to me all at once without me carrying it, dropping it. Yeah, I can't even tell you how many times I dropped 16-ounce bottles on the floor, brand new bottles, and they just explode all over my sneakers. So now I could put everything in the cart, do my task, and you're gonna see this here on out in some further Auto Fanatic videos on the channel. So if you guys have this cart, or you have a different cart, or this is the type of work that you're doing with your organization when you guys are doing your tasks, post in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think, but I think this thing is a home run. Do a little modifications to it, so add some extra storage, and you're gonna probably see some more updates when this thing is gonna come off. I'm gonna put some more bottle racks up here, and this thing is gonna be perfect for my needs. So thanks again for watching this video. This is the first video of 2022. There's gonna be more content coming on the channel soon as weather permits, and more products show up for me to review and test on the channel. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, please subscribe to the Auto Fanatic channel, and also visit the Auto Fanatic website today to support the brand of the products and services that I offer. And stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you guys in an upcoming video real soon. Thanks, guys.